Matt Reeves has already got a Batman spinoff called Gotham PD coming to HBO Max. Let's talk about it next here in the Poindexter Lounge. What's up, nerd family? Welcome once again to the Poindexter Lounge. My name is Enosh, aka Enosh Fett, and it is good to have you with me in the lounge. If this is your first time to the Poindexter Lounge, just know that the Poindexter Lounge is a place for nerds. It's a place where you and me and my crew can get together and talk about the things that we love. Things like TV shows, movies, games, sci-fi, fantasy, superheroes, comic books, toys, and so much more. And if those are things that you enjoy, that get you excited, that get you out of bed in the morning and make you want to go downstairs, grab your laptop or your phone and watch YouTube videos all day, then hey, this is the place for you. So we'd love to have you here. Even if you know you're just a casual fan, we still love you, and we would still welcome you here in the Poindexter Lounge, because this is literally a place for everyone of all opinions, and everybody is respected. And it's just a place for nerds to hang out. And so please hit that subscribe button. Do it now. Don't wait till later when you're going to forget and you're going to say, "Oh, I'll wait till the end of this video and then I'll subscribe." No, do it right now, because we want to have you here. And this is a great community. We do live streams, we do all kinds of fun stuff, and we do call-in shows where you guys dictate what we talk about. We do watch parties. It's a lot of fun here in the Poindexter Lounge. So please do that. Also, hit that like button, hit the notifications bell so that you know when we do what we do here, because you're going to want to definitely be here when we do what we do. And then also the greatest thing that you can ever do is hit that share button, because that means so much to us. It means that you trust us enough to tell somebody else about us, and that you want to have other nerds here along with you. So, all right, jumping in today, we're talking about Batman, kind of. So Matt Reeves, the Batman, is scheduled to be coming out, and we're all excited about that. We're all looking forward to see what Robert Pattinson is going to do. And then today came this interesting news that apparently there's a spinoff already. There's already a spinoff in the works. Wow, they must have a lot of faith in this Batman movie, and that's a good sign. That's a great sign when we see that they have such faith in it that they've already announced now today a Batman spinoff called Gotham PD for HBO Max. And so I was really surprised, actually, when I saw this news today. It was definitely something I wasn't expecting. You know, there's been a lot of other news about the Snyder Cut and the DCEU and where that was going. And so this is interesting, because this is what I've been saying all along, folks. And I keep saying it. If you don't like the Snyder stuff, if you don't like, the DCEU, that's fine. Just sit back, relax, because we're literally all going to get what we want. You're going to get whatever it is you want, because we're living in a world of the DC multiverse. And it looks like there's just this resurgence in interest in DC. And so don't worry about it. Just really don't be upset. Don't be upset that the Snyder fans are that we're getting what we want in getting some of those aspects back, because you're going to get what you want too. And this is just evidence of that. And so I want to read to you about what this is going to be here from comicbook.com. And we'll get right into this. Make sure I can get it up here where you guys can see it really well. It says Batman TV spinoff Gotham PD by Matt Reeves ordered for HBO Max. The Batman director Matt Reeves is developing a TV spinoff about the Gotham PD for his upcoming Batman reboot for HBO Max. The series will be overseen by Reeves and Terrence Winter from Boardwalk Empire, and will be set in the world Reeves is creating for the feature film, The Batman, with the intent being to launch a new Batman universe across multiple platforms. It is said to build on the film's examination of the anatomy of corruption in Gotham City. It is the first project in an overall deal Reeves has with Warner Brothers TV. and marks a bold but familiar new expansion of the Batman franchise. And of course, here's the tweet of HBO Max. Break out the bat signal. A new series set in the Gotham City Police Department is coming to HBO Max. This is Matt Reeves has issued the following statement about the project via Warner Brothers. This is an amazing opportunity not only to expand the vision of the world I am creating in the film, but to explore it in the kind of depth and detail that only a long-form format can afford. And getting to work with the incredibly talented Terrence Winter, who has written so insightfully and powerfully about worlds of crime and corruption, is an absolute dream. At first glance, this new Batman, the TV spinoff, sounds like it could be a rehash of Fox's Gotham, but the details of this production spell out something decidedly different. Terrence Winter's work on Boardwalk Empire and The Wolf of Wall Street suggests Reeves and WBTV are going with a much darker, grittier, and hard-boiled tone for this version of the Gotham Police Department and the city they must patrol. It's a bold choice for WBTV right now when the entire world is in a heated debate about the state of policing and the systemic flaws and or corruption that may lie therein. The Batman spinoff show's tone also informs us more about the kind of world Matt Reeves is creating in The Batman, which is now even more intriguing with its hard-boiled noir inspirations. You can get the full details of the Batman TV spinoff from Warner Brothers press release. Now, what does this mean for us? What does this mean for us fans? Well, I agree in one aspect that it could be seen as a rehash of Gotham. You know, we had Gotham, and that was an interesting show. I had a love-hate relationship with the show. I thought that the first season was really good. Loved the show. The second season, there were some parts of it that just didn't work for me, and I know that a lot of people had a lot of love and hate for it. It was either really good, it seemed, or it just was really disappointing and did a bunch of weird things and took some really weird turns. But the cast was phenomenal. You got to give it up to the cast of Gotham. This I'm really excited to basically see what it's going to do, like where it's going to go, what it's going to be about. I'm definitely interested in the concept about looking into kind of the darker, grittier world of Gotham. I always find that's a fascinating concept when you really look into it, about some of the crime and things. And I have to agree, this is such a bold step to take right now within the culture, given everything that's going on about police departments. I mean, there's a lot of shows that, that were going away about cops, I mean, Cops being one of them. But Cops, I mean, there was all this controversy for like a week about, Paw Patrol even, and just how silly that was. And even shows like Brooklyn Nine-Nine were talking about how they're going to totally revamp their next season based on those concepts. And so I'm interested to see how they tackle that. Like, is it going to be a true kind of, traditional look at the police and what they're doing? Or is it going to maybe be kind of retrofitted for this new climate that we're in? Where does this set? Does it set during the events of The Batman by Matt Reeves? Is it before? Is it a prequel? Because, Gotham was a prequel. And I think that's one of the things that it suffered from, was being a prequel. There were a lot of expectations on it. And so you get the young Bruce Wayne, and, without it going, 15 seasons, it was hard to see the actor playing Bruce Wayne grow up into the role. I thought he did a phenomenal job. Don't get me wrong. I think that he did a great job with what he had. But that being said, I mean, he was a young guy, and he looked young. And so by the time they tried to put him in a role that was more like Batman at the end, he wasn't, a big, strong, manly looking guy like Batman would be, like you normally think of Batman. So it was interesting. And then of course that final episode was just very lackluster. But I will say that Gotham did give us some of the best Joker scenes we've probably ever seen. The guy who played Jerome and Jeremy in that. I mean, when he was Jerome, they kept saying he was a pseudo Joker and that he wasn't really the Joker. And I disagreed with that, though. And that's part of the problem That's one of the problems with Gotham, is that they made some really bad choices, I feel, with that, because Jerome was phenomenal as the Joker and really fit the role well. But this is interesting. Like I said, it's surprising. It's kind of shocking. I don't think anybody saw this coming right away. And I hope that it's not putting the cart before the horse. I hope that that by the time we get the Batman movie, that's so good that we go, yes, I want this. Now the question is, depending on where this is set, are we going to see some crossover? Given the fact that it's HBO Max, will we see some crossover of the actors from the Batman movie? That would definitely be interesting to see, like, a world develop, both on small screen and the large screen. How does that work together? But I think we all agree when we say, that we're fans of Batman. We just want to see more Batman, and that's what I always say. Like, give me more Batman for sure. But hey, what do you guys think? Let me know down in the comment section. Also, follow us on social media, where we can continue the conversation and have more of a conversation about this stuff. I talked to several people throughout the week that message me, and we go back and forth about stuff and just have a good time. And so all those links are in the description below. So to do that, make sure you hit subscribe. Make sure you do all those things. Thank you to all of our Patreon supporters. You guys are awesome. Thank you to everyone who gives in the live during the live streams. With super chats and things like that. Special thank you to Andrew Farr, who just went above and beyond this last week. Man, you are awesome, brother. Thank you so much for your gift. It has helped us upgrade some of our systems here, where we can bring better, higher quality content to you guys. And so we're just so appreciative. We're appreciative of everyone who gives anything, because we don't expect anything here at the Poindexter Lounge. We just want you here. We want you to be here and nerd out with us and talk about this stuff. And so, like I said, I'm curious what you guys think of this series coming to HBO Max. Is this something that gets you excited? Is this something that maybe you're a little hesitant about? Maybe you're a little nervous about, but you're willing to give it a chance? Let me know. All right, let's talk about it. Let's have a nerd conversation about it. Until next time, my name is Enosh, aka Enosh Vet, saying stay nerdy, stay off the streets of Gotham sometimes, especially at night, because, well, things get pretty hairy until Batman shows up. But you can't always count on that. All right, until next time, bye-bye.